Hello guys, my name is Yarsapa and welcome to the Stanley Parable. I read the description on Steam. It says you playing as Stanley Parable, but not a Stanley, but you're not playing as a Stanley. I don't know what that means. This game is a mystery. I don't know what to expect from it. Just gonna jump in, see how it is. Have you played this game before? No, I've never played this game before. So this one is the remaster version. The other one is very old, released back in 2013. Is this one fine? Please enter the current time. Current time? Guess. Okay, I guess I'll just put it there. Okay, is it AM? Oh yeah, it says AM. It's 8. Okay, I think it's fine. 8. Fix 8. Accessibility setting can be accessed from the main menu. Nothing important there. Here we go. Just gotta adjust some of the stuff here. Border, window, full screen, resolution. Okay. Gotta quickly check, make sure it's working. Yep. Alright, cool. Sounds like we are in office. Must be office.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-winning, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. Stanley was happy.
I doubt that.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time.
Okay.
But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay. It's the first time he's disobeying orders. Oh, graphic looks really great. This. You can see the papers. The text on the papers. That's good. Nice. Can I check the desk here? Drawers, nothing in there. Don't check if this game is a horror game. Can't answer that. Pretty boring job. That chair is so uncomfortable. I wouldn't even sit on that. That's the worst thing. Alright, let's get out of here. What's in here? Can't go in other employees' room. It's pretty much the same.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No, maybe they just went home.
No matter how
just
hard
late.
Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh, wow. Can't even see anything from this window. It's so bright. Not even anything. Oh my days. Picture looks alright. Can't enter any room. It's almost like everybody locked every room. What? Look. How this employee has different screen compared to mine. Mine is like, it looks like I'm programming any software.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Alright. Should open but doesn't. Ah, crazy. Wow. Can't believe it looks so good. It's pretty good. Ah, can I go here?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I guess I'll just follow the story. Hope it doesn't turn out in a horror game. I mean, I'm in an office game. I've played the one another office game where it didn't go well. There was a ghost in there. Was being chased.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Maybe he fired everyone. Justin Stanley. He's the best employee of the month. Maybe best employee of the year. Using slides to assure employee that everything's okay. Ah, I hate looking at this thing. I've seen this. I don't wanna look at that. Even in game.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Alright. See. How is. Ooh, okay. Looks pretty fancy. Oh wow. Oh wow. This place looks good. Is this. Let's go to it. No, actually, you know what? I'm gonna see if he's there. Oh wow, assistants are not here. What? Almost looks like only Stanley do different job. Others do regular thing.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
Okay, 2845.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Ah.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code.
Ah, where is
by
it
sheer
taking me
luck.
to?
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Oh, looks like where you shoot a film. Hang on, this place is pretty big. What is it? What are these books? This piano works. Ah, can't even jump. It's just you walking. Can only walk. This. I don't know what's gonna happen if I don't follow it. Yeah. It's unfinished building. How they never see it from outside? Okay, where are we going? Up. I pressed up, but it's still going down. I guess it's just one thing. Moving to the next.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Honestly,
Stanley walked
should have
straight
just-
ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Alright, let's say escape. You know what? If I choose escape, I don't know if that's gonna end well. I guess I'll just go this way. Mind control facility. If I wanna end the game so quick right now. Okay.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Oh, they're building a spaceship here. We are in Elon Musk space base. No, what is it called? The rocket space. Ah! Never mind.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers.
Whoa!
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Oh my days! Wow, that's crazy. Oh, somebody, a couple of employees got fired. That's wow. Where's my number? I don't even remember what was my number. Can't even see myself. It's nobody's here, so well. I don't know if I can enter those rooms. Hey, let's go to the next place.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
It's getting interesting.
No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
And as long as he got paid, then that's fine. I mean,
the heart of the operation.
Who cares?
Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content, walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
Yes.
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay, how am I gonna do this? It must be that control, I guess. I can't touch this ones. Did it work? Huh? Doesn't work. Nah, it doesn't look like I can do anything there. What is this? Huh? Nothing seems to be working here. It's a pretty giant place. I don't know, there's so many controls here. I'm sure he doesn't know what he's doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Huh? This there. So just click any random button here. I don't know if it will work or not. Number 3. What is this door? Can't go in. It's fine. What can I get up there? What? Oh, it's blocked. God, we're kidding me. What is it up down there? I can't jump. Oh wow. That place looks like hell. Oh, just LEDs. Alright, let's go in there. Facility power. I think I might be able to shut it down from here. Mind control, idle, waiting, input. Power off. I don't know what's gonna do.
When at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Yes! Turn it off! What will happen to me? Please don't tell me I will die!
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
No.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
Yes.
How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
Yes.
For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his.
Yes.
And that was all he needed to know.
Yes.
It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
A bit selfish, but but
Stanley
I want my
felt
character
the
to be
cool
happy.
breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
So this must be the happy ending, I guess. So far nothing happened. So okay, looks like this was the happy ending. Good. Huh? How did I end up here again?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Oh,
Stanley
okay.
decided to
So
go to the
it's
meeting
finished,
room.
but
Perhaps he had simply missed a
started
memo.
again. Okay, let's try another route. See what's gonna happen.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door
here.
on his left.
No, I'm gonna go this way. Let's
This was
try.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Employee lounge. Ooh.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Yeah, I mean this place looks pretty comfortable to me. Come on, give me a drink. I want to drink something here. Cold drink.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
He's judging me. That's crazy. I don't
At this
expect
point,
him to judge
Stanley's
me.
obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Yes, I'm happy they left. Now I can enjoy this place for myself.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
That what? Right. So if I do random stuff and sit here for a while, you're gonna keep judging me. What are you doing? What are you doing in this room? Can't even go back. Ah. Looks like once the door is closed, you can't go back because this guy doesn't have the ability. All right. Now let's go.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room,
Yes.
and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Get back to business. No, sorry. Sorry. Gotta go this way.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Oh wow. Oh, what is in here? Can I do something here? Ah, can't touch anything. I just click. Can only click buttons. That's what he good at. Ah, trolley. I don't know. Some people call it different name. Ah, imagine if I jump from here. I don't know what the narrator's gonna say. Plenty for misuse of cargo lift. 1,000. I mean, no one is here who's gonna find me, right?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Asking for who? Who's
This
her?
is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who's waiting? I don't remember anyone. I don't know. I'm in an office with no employees except me. Can do whatever I want. Can just explore this place. Oh, there's a forklift. Wish I could get in and just destroy this place. If nobody's in the world, then you can do whatever you want. Just get onto the forklift and destroy this place. Then, if one of this wreck collapses, then you're gonna get injured. No good idea. Guess I'll just go this way. Ah!
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Please let me go. Get out of here. It's gonna turn into a horror game, I guess. That phone might not be the option, I guess. I took a wrong turn now. I guess I'll just go this way. Huh? What? Where am I? How did I end up
Is
here?
that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. but you're in my story
He can't
now.
let me. He can't let me. You don't let me go. Now, how this brick wall appeared out of nowhere? How? What? What if he's the villain? What if he's the villain? After all, can't trust him anymore. What the hell? Oh wow, can't go anywhere except go. Alright, come on. tell
This
me
is
what
a
I'm
very
supposed to do.
sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
What? When did I die?
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
I mean, what are he supposed to do?
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
Where?
Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now
I don't see this
he's
person.
coming
Where
back
is
to
this
work.
person?
One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
I don't know. I don't see anybody in this person. Who's he talking about? What are you talking about? What is he telling me? Why is he telling me all of this?
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Huh? What? I don't know. Who is this guy talking about? Anyway,
And
let's
so he
watch
began to
TV.
fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Press U. Spend time with the boys. Yeah.
So
All right.
he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
What does it mean? Am I going to die? No, don't tell me that.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Alright, buddy, you strapped me here and you gave me your long story. I don't know. Never
It
mind.
was such a
Just continue with
wonderful
it.
fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Just one more time. Place to tell your wife you love her. Okay. He said he doesn't have a wife. I think maybe no loving wife, I guess. You know what? Let's do it.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed.
What is it
The longer
supposed
he
to do?
spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
What is this? What it says? Can't go move that side. Okay, press B to go to sleep. Okay,
And I'm
let's go
trying to
sleep.
tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Press N to be at work in this morning. Alright, and
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
oh, he's angry at me, I guess. I don't think yet. He will get angry if I keep going. Press to question nothing.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time.
Maybe this
And
time.
I tried again.
Oh, what?
Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Oh, what? I died. What? No way. All right, that didn't end well. Oh wow. All right, that was a bad ending. Okay. So, I don't think I really have much options. I guess I'll just
All
go.
of his co-workers were gone.
All right.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I didn't expect that. Go this way. What?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Actually, you know what? Let's try again.
This was
And
not the correct
there was
way to
another
the
door
meeting
there. I'll
room,
just
and
go there
Stanley
and
knew
check
it
it out.
perfectly well.
It's in there.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes.
Yes.
This room.
Yes, this room
What
is
a
good.
beautiful room, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, I'll take this. All right.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna try this one. See? I've never been here. Ha!
But Stanley didn't want to go
Things
back
cool.
to the office.
Cool
He
for now.
wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go,
He
from
doesn't
here,
know.
It's, left.
No, maybe right. Maybe this one. Ah, there's nothing. There's no other option, I guess.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right.
You
Why would
devil!
I have ever
He's
said it was
trolling
to
me.
the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay.
Really
yes.
checking the script.
I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Huh? Thought that truck's gonna ram me. No, not hit me. Thankfully, it's just stopped there. How the lights on if nobody's here? Huh?
No,
We're back in here.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable.
Yeah.
How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And
No.
this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Here we go again. He restarted for me. He really has control over me. Hate this. Guess I'll just go this way again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, I'm just gonna skip all of this because I've already heard all of that, so I'm not gonna.
When Stanley...
What?
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come,
Oh,
Stanley.
wow.
Let's find the story.
Story. I'm going to find where my coworkers are. This one looks same. Guess I'll just go straight in. Who knows? What you will find here? Huh? What? This place looks like a mess. The back rooms. Oh wow. Oh, I'm lost. Maybe this way.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No,
I
this
find
is
it
fine.
unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
He does it for me. I didn't have asked for that. Why are you doing this? Alright.
All of his co-workers were
Go
gone.
again.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright, this might be the better one. Oh, what?
Okay, yep, it's worse.
This
I might be
game
remembering
worse.
this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
No, we didn't. You just imagining. Things are turning. I didn't expect this. I really thought that's the good ending and we are finished here. But no. Then after that I died. Then
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
oh, we don't have any entry in anymore. What is this? Things are turning bad. This is not good. Looks like.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all.
Same.
Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
I can't
Do
respond.
you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
No, you gotta open this
I know
door.
you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all.
Good.
We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
How many times are we gonna go?
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
I don't think it's gonna work again. You'll probably disappoint. Ah, he's going the wrong way. Oh, what?
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Okay, I'm gonna follow you. Alright. Okay, let's follow this line. Huh? This place looks different. I don't remember this one.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction.
I doubt it.
Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay, now if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Oh, where are we going? What is this? I don't expect to see this. He doesn't know. He doesn't know where we're going. He really lost his mind. The narrator doesn't know. He doesn't know the story. You're lost. We're going throughout the building. I'm just gonna put a skip on that. I'm not gonna go around those cabins there.
Cut the music.
Yes.
Go back and look at that fern.
Farm?
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right?
Yes.
The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
No. We're back in the starting place. Oh, you took me the wrong direction. I have no idea where I'm going now. Are we lost? Huh? What am I supposed to do now? Huh? What's now? Doesn't seem anything works. Yeah. Stop talking. Now it feels like I'm all alone by myself here. Huh? What? What? Two different directions? I think I came this way, didn't I? What the? Now I'm completely confused. I think I came...
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
What am I supposed to look in here? I can't even collect anything. Wait, what? Can't go that way, so... Very strange. Do I remember this? Okay, I'll just keep it. Doesn't matter. Guess I'll go the other way, cause this is the way I came from. Huh? Wait, what? Oh, that one is closed. What the? Okay. If I take this way. I guess I'll just go this way then.
Oh, no, again. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
He's so tired.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right?
Yes.
Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Yes, I will
Now,
follow
yes,
direction now.
This is exciting.
I
Just
trust
me
you.
and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Is he gonna give me options or?
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
What? I can't believe. I don't think I will end. All right, okay, fine. Don't think I can go there. So
Ah, a choice.
a
We
choice.
get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control.
Okay.
How important, we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place
Gotta
where
give you
we're
time
trying
to think.
go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
All right. I thought he gonna open this door too, but no. You've been playing the confusion ending for 17
Hold up, what's this?
minutes.
The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is?
What?
It's all
There's
one
so
giant
many
ending?
So many
And we're
endings
supposed
here.
to restart the game what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Oh, now
And the
he's
timer
tired.
stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
I don't know.
So-
Gotta tell me.
Okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you do...
Ah! What happened? Poor guy didn't even finish his sentence. Got sent back here. What if he's not here this time? What? How am I gonna find my way out of here? Ah!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No. Alright. Looks.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yes, we are back. Finally. We're back. Yes,
Yet
yes,
there was
yes,
not a
yes,
single
good.
person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Alright. Looks like.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Guess I'll just go upstairs then. Then there's another option. I can go downstairs. You know what? I'll go check out the bathroom. I haven't checked this place. Because the boss know that what the boss say goes. If the boss suffer losses, then that what the boss choose. A boss never say he's the boss. Like never write his name. Like he writes his name, his own name. Maybe I'm wrong. Hang on, can I go here? Oh, I can. What has happened here? Can I use the lift here? Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Actually can go. I don't know what he's gonna say. Oh, narrator doesn't even say anything anymore. Strange. Maybe he's just tired. Say, I'm off. Just do what you want to do. Alright. How long is this gonna keep going? I don't know if it's a good thing to just leave the music on. Okay, this should be good. Ah! Doesn't even work. What the hell? Am I supposed to click apply? Nah, doesn't work. Ah, it's still there. Strange. Nah, it doesn't work. Huh? Why did I end up back in this place? Huh? Doesn't make any sense. What is wrong with this lift? Maybe it never... Oh, what is that? Why is it glowing, the paper? Yeah, I can't read off that. Because the text is so tiny. We're back at the same place. Nah, maybe something's wrong with their lift. Looks like nothing's happening.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have... Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Alright, this time I'll take the exit road, see what's gonna happen there. Don't think there's much option other than that one. Okay. Right, let's get out of here this time.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
No, I didn't go that way. Just ignore that.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Ah! I don't think I can go. Let's see what will happen.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
What does that mean? I'm going to see a monster? It's gonna rip me off? Ah! Huh? What?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his
demise,
no! His life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger
I
picture.
should have listened
He
to
doesn't
him.
know the real
No!
story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of
I'm
what
so
this
dead.
world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man.
Oh,
So
God.
he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and
I
shallow
guess he was
life.
right. I guess he was
Farewell,
right.
Stanley.
He was right. Oh, I'm dead. No, no. Ah!
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Ah? What happened? Stanley.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever.
Oh,
What exactly
is he
did the
going to
narrator
heaven?
think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Huh? Oh, I see. So this is the true ending, I guess. Oh wow. See now, he's actually dead in real nature painting. Now it's all of the paintings that I saw, just a few of them, not all of them. Stanley computer. Get the message now. So it's not that his co-workers are disappeared. It's he himself. He just died in the office. Oh, poor guy. Oh wow. This blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. So this means this is the true ending, I guess. Can see everything here. Computers. Say the credits, everything is here. This looks like a museum. Put in sounds. Alright, let's check the other rooms. I don't know what I can find here. Should I really finish the game? If that's the case, then Warzone? Huh? Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. Okay, so this one is a failed project. Alien base? What? Okay, looks like I've been through all of these places. Now, except this one. Where does all of this money came from? What? The lounge. Nothing happened. I was worried that something will happen. Option 1, 2 option. Oh, there's so many endings that. Where? How can I go restart?
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
What the?
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save those two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game.
Huh?
As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
Huh? Why did it happen again? What was that? She asked me to do this escape. Huh? What? Guess that was the option to return back here.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and
Gotta
constantly
explore a
needed
couple
support
more
and guidance
endings,
from
see
others, so
how
the
it
thought
goes.
of total
Might not
solitude
be
was terrifying
right
to him.
ending.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
On his left, yes. Now this time I'll just go downstairs instead of going to the boss office.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Starting to get familiar
Feeling a
with this
wave
place,
of
almost like
disbelief,
I've
Stanley
been
decided to
this
go
place
up to
before.
his boss's. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Did I really say that? I didn't go there, what? Ah. Okay, let's go this way to there.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Yes.
All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
Yes,
No,
this is. I'm in
Stanley
a
said to
loop.
himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming! He yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh, I can
Then
fly
he
now.
imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, The fresh air of a world outside this one.
Please tell
Let
me
me
he's
wake
alive
up,
and he's
he thought to himself.
really wakes up.
I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons.
No.
Please. It's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
No, no, no.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
Oh, we're
And
losing our
everything went black.
sanity. Ah, okay. I thought it's going to be a dream. He's gonna have fake happy
This is
life.
the
but
story
no.
of a woman named Mariella.
Huh?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Ah, I see. So Stanley, poor guy, he lost his mind and jumped off the fall of the building, and the lady saw him, and she's going to replace him. Ah, there's not a good ending.
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
Alright, let's try this new content.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
Woohoo, it almost looks like a horror place. What is this place? So many pipes in here.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Wow,
After
decade
receiving
ago.
critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Sam, I want to experience this.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Hope so. Huh? Nothing's working.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or
Oh,
there we
it's
go.
working.
All right,
Good.
finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
He's more excited than me.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley. All right, let's see. It's
It's like
the
big
jump
warehouse.
circle?
Oh yes, we are in a big warehouse. I was just came from the office. I'm the office worker. All right. New content. The jump circle. What? Okay. There might be more. Gotta just do this. Okay. We have 36 times jumps. Okay. Good. They better give us a skip rope, you know, cut the wire and just without a skip rope, it's not even fun jumping in one place. Oh, we're close. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is anything going to happen next? Huh? What? Nothing happened. Hope it doesn't affect the story.
Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
It's an elevator. God, I don't know where it's gonna take us now.
Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more.
Oh.
Very good.
Oh, behind me.
I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
He's ready for it.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley,
Thank you for enjoying
this
the
is
cool
what
content.
happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the
this
level
really
of
it?
craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me,
Are they
why
gonna
don't we
open
just
a
reset
secret
the
door
game,
somewhere here in the wall?
and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
What? Did we? Oh, okay. We're in a different place, but we're on the back in the office. In a different place.
Psst! Stanley! Come over here! In the vent! I want to show you something!
Can go that way. But I guess I have to follow him. What? Nothing important. That's fine. Nothing. Nothing. I don't see any problem with that. We have to go through this.
You remember how
vent.
cheap and unsatisfying the new
Can't
Ultra
see
Deluxe
anything.
content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
I don't want to take a look. That reminds me of Amnesia. I can't believe. Hope this is another horror scene. It almost looks like the Amnesia location. I hate that game. Still recover from the horrors that I've experienced from that game. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Oh, behind this horror room, there's a bright, beautiful place.
I
Oh,
call
wow.
it the memory zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Oh, wow. Even though graphically it's not that good, but it still is beautiful. Love it. Ah, why that door reminds me of Elden Ring. What? Almost like designed like Elden Ring's rune. Alright, let's get in here. Ooh, beautiful place. The memory zone. I have a basket here. The phone doesn't work. I like this place.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the memory zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember
I
back in
didn't play
October
it back
of
then.
2013 when the
It was
game
released a
originally
decade
launched?
ago.
Back
I was
then,
very young
video
back
games
then.
had
Didn't even
integrity.
have the access
Back
to
then,
play the game.
it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
The waste. I didn't even have the money to buy this game back then. But I'm happy that I'm able to play this game today. Oh wow. God of this 2014 independent game. Oh, it's after the rewards they achieved. This mask. Stanley. Ooh. Good times. I like this. This place is so much better. Even though it looks a bit empty on the floor, but it looks great. I want my home to be like this. Oh wow. Alright. Okay. Can see the pictures from the game. Oh, what is that? See, little Stanley.
Je suis dans la memory zone.
Beautiful.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many
Don't rate
games that
any
aspire to be
reviews
more
except
than
this
games
one.
end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
I just follow through. Oh wow. Ah, I see. So this was the design of the game. Person of the air. Oh, okay. We have 2 doors there. Wow.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
I think that's not important. What is important, just look around in this serious room. Can't go in there. Place is blocked by this boxes. What is that? Your number is 29. Huh? I don't think I've ever been to there. Whose car is this for? Scott K.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again.
Wait, what? Minecraft? Oh, wow, okay. See, yeah, it was Sympathize. Such a memory.
Wait, hang on. I don't recall this
Oh, my
part of the
balls,
memory
it's
zone
itching
before.
so bad. What's
What's
happened?
this? What's down here?
Oh,
Oh no.
are we
Oh, God,
walking in
no.
the
Stanley, it's a
Walking
collection
Dead
of reviews from
scene?
Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here.
How big is
Surely
this?
these reviews were
Steam
glowing as well,
reviews.
weren't they?
Even they put it in a container. Oh my days. Wow. It must be heavy on this game. Had to contain it in this big metal box.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
There's one here, but this one is blurred. I don't know why would they blur this one. There's one over there. Let's read this one.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley, I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
What an awful memory to have to hold on
I wonder
to.
what this
These black marks
this
on
player
my
thinks
otherwise
of this game
unimpeachable
now.
track record.
If he start playing this
I
game.
feel
If you see his
like a
review,
failure.
what?
like I let these
Did
people
they really
down.
say this back
Perhaps
then?
the Stanley
Oh,
Parable
what?
isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Ooh. Such an empty, soulless place this is. There's one more here.
What's this one got to say?
Cookie
You
nine.
constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my
Oh, what's
today, and it's
happening?
always been
I
my
hope he
motto.
doesn't.
I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Okay, I was worried that he might put his anger on me. I don't do anything. Don't involve me. I don't put those reviews. Narrator, calm down. Okay. Can I go back? Ah, I can't go back. It's just full dark and I'm inside a box. Then it go inside another box. Oh, wow.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up.
Okay.
Here, we'll pretend that I... Oh, you're back, you see. You were
asked
only
me,
frozen
and
in
I will
time
do
for
it
a few
then.
minutes, but it was plenty
I mean,
of
what am I
time for me
supposed
to
to do
deliver
here?
a long,
See?
rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games.
Can't climb
Of course,
anything.
I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations.
This
Not
is
that, of
so-
course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a
Kinda
rumination
empty.
and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto. Look, I'll outline it for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think. Okay, So my theory is that any choice you've ever made is simply a series of choices made by the person who you are or were or
Or
will
will you
be at
be?
the time of having made said choice. That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the sanctuary of time a monument to every person you've ever been, making every choice to which you've ever given
It's
your great
confusing
gift
me.
of mortal and yet timeless thought? Or rather, do all of the choices you've ever made in fact make you more not this kind of person, and in fact do the very opposite? You see, it could in fact be both of these things at once, that you are both making choices and not making choices, and that they are both affecting you and not
What?
affecting you at the same time
Okay.
by virtue of the fact that you both are and are not making them. Okay, at first I was leaning towards manifesto, but now I'm going to circle around and slap the treatise label on this one.
What is he
I think it
talking
has much
about?
more of a treatise
What's
vibe
happening?
to it. But wouldn't you say that manifesto just has a much
See, he's
grander
testing
sort
me,
of tone?
'cause-
It has a mouthfeel.
Skipped it.
Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button.
Yeah.
The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie Nine will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place. I guess I should become better educated on exactly how Steam works. Perhaps that would have been the smart thing to check on before I went about this whole exercise of making the skip button. Although I have to imagine that after seeing this exciting new technology at work, surely whoever it is runs Steam will instantly run out and implement a new feature to make it possible to edit one's review, merely because of this very
I don't want to
situation.
hear this.
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's...
so pressing
well,
this
there's really
have
only so much I
consequence.
can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again. I think the skip button has been... Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been
12 hours. What?
You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely
Oh,
gone.
what?
I've
How am I
looked at
gonna
it
get
from
out
every
of this
angle.
room?
I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times, and there's no door, Stanley.
Oh,
There's no
man.
door.
I'm
There's
stu-
just
I'm stuck
you
in here.
and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. I have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here, and more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again.
He put me in
I
this
can't control
situation.
anything in this room, Stanley. I can't touch it, and I have to believe, I have to know that sooner or later, no matter... Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're
Oh,
back.
oh,
goodness.
this place
I have someone to talk to
is
again.
dark now.
Stanley,
Just
I think
one
it's been a week.
light is working.
Or 2 weeks.
2
I've been
weeks.
sitting here all that time, just sitting here, not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley. Not the outcomes, not the story. None of that matters anymore. I'll give it all up. I'll give up every branching path. I'll burn my story to the ground. One single thing I need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything, is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you can hear me. Because maybe, Stanley, maybe, if you can hear me, then maybe it means I'm real. Maybe I'm not just
What
a
is he
fiction.
trying to say?
Was I scared of that all along? Perhaps, yes. Perhaps I've been scared this whole time, that if I stop speaking, I'll slip backwards into the silence and be consumed by it. I can't be taken by it, Stanley. I can't lose myself in the stretch of emptiness between you and me. When you press that button, you're still right there, but I know you're so tremendously far away. And in those moments, the emptiness folds itself outward in between the two of us, and I am suspended in its unyielding quietness. I can feel the edges of my reality curdling inward and decaying. I can tell that I am becoming less and less real. Yet to speak to you now, I am alive. I am truly and completely here. I am a being. I am someone. I am something. I am being listened to. I am being recognized. The emptiness between us has collapsed, and I feel right now like I am not a work of fiction. I feel as though I occupy space in this world again, and I have cast a shadow onto the wall. You see what I'm saying, don't you? You can see what this means to me. I'm so clear about it now, Stanley. I feel as certain about this as I've ever...
He's not helping at all. You're just talking again.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year?
It's been
Let
a
me
year
describe
already.
it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside, what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever experienced my entire life. All of them collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart. It was an impossibly rich wellspring of both delight and disgust simultaneously. I was consumed by it. I could do nothing but wallow in it for what felt like an eternity, for what I now know was far less. You see, it was a revelation for me. It was unlike anything I had ever known.
I've gone his head. He's talking again. Talking and talking. It never ends. Never finishes. Ah, he's gone. He's gone. Don't think I can do anything here. Can I? Is there any door? Nah, there's no secret door. I'm stuck in here. The only thing I can do is just press. What's gonna happen next? Is there a time bomb? You better not be. Gotta get out of here quick. Forward the time.
But they didn't understand the game was
Again!
never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't
going
enough.
crazy.
They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability, it's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing.
I have the power of escaping. Ah, now water is dripping from there. Something's not right. It's the only way, hopefully.
Is never the end, is never the end, is never the
Oh,
end, is never
finally
the end,
he's
is never
gone
the
mad.
End, is never the 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 end, is never
It's
the
not good.
end, is...
Oh, finally it's dripping more water here. Is it raining outside? Oh, this building is slowly destroying. Oh, no way! This is... Oh, wow. Oh, wow, the place... There's a big damage. Let's see what's gonna happen next. Okay, can see the light. Stanley should be able to get out of here. I don't know. Don't think it's possible. He can't even jump. Oh wow. Alright, let's go. Now it looks beautiful. What if this this plants grow and turn into tree? Will I be able to escape then? I mean, that's the only logical escape route. There's tree outside. Should be able to exit. Let's see what's gonna happen in the next one. What? Oh my. How am I gonna escape this place? Now we turn into a horror room. Gotta praise it quick. I don't want any monsters to show up here. It's getting worse and worse. Come on. It's not good. Oh. Oh, the place completely collapsed now. What? Even this thing is completely destroyed. I don't know if it's gonna work anymore. Can it? Nah, stopped working. The secret door. Guess this is the only way, I think. Nothing's working anymore. What? There must be. It should work. I can't do anything in here anyway. What? God praised again. Nothing doesn't work. How am I gonna survive this place? No water, no food. The sun so bright. Should I go? I have no idea which way should I go. There's no tree, not a single one. I all wanted to escape this place. Ah! Okay, nice. Finally out of there. That's
All of his
good.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Nah, I've already been there many times. I'm not gonna. Oh, new content. Ah, okay. Oh wow. Okay, I guess I'll just go this
good.
way.
You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Okay, he's gonna show me something. Better not be the same thing again.
You see,
Go
Stanley,
where we going
I've
next.
been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra-deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra-deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Is this?
Yes, you
this
see, isn't this
number
far
2?
superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Say it looks good though. Wow. Same graphic, but
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams
Ooh,
progress
I like this
and
table.
innovation
A
and
chair.
long-term franchising potential.
is that meeting at 2 p.m. Sincerely, management. What kind of letter is that? So sure. Half brain. Yeah, let's
Now, to
get
be
out of
clear,
here.
I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts,
Bus in
that
here.
surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
I did not expect to see a bus in here. Oh. Oh, okay. This place is pretty big. Looks like a convention.
Here we
Convention
are.
center.
Go on, try out some of the new features.
Convention, I think. I guess I'll just start from here. What is it called? The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. That's new.
For the Stanley
ceiling's pretty high.
Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Huh? Which one I'm supposed to press? Let's try too big. Is it gonna drop a big ball here? Huh? None of them works. What? Strange. I really thought something's gonna drop from there. Okay. Doesn't work. It will not work then. Ooh. This couch is very shiny. Don't think it's very comfortable. Ah, it must be here. Here, try it here.
Jim. Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature.
Okay.
Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind,
Yes?
forget whoever
Okay.
you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
I am Jim.
I want you to imagine yourself living as
I'm
Jim.
not Stanley. I'm
Sleeping
Jim.
and waking as Jim. Falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim. Seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim. And as Jim, watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now? If so, then please step forward and press the button. Jim. Yes! You see? What a thrill! What a rush! That was you! The button described you. Do it again. Do it again. Jim. Ooh, it hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation. Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim. I'm putting the Jim button away. Otherwise,
Ah,
soon you'll start to
no
lose all
way.
sense of who you actually are. Jim.
Ah, you narrator. Why would you take that away from me? Just wanted to be Jim for a while. Ah. All right, let's leave this room. There's no fun with this narrator. Takes away when something's fun. Ah,
I
all
suppose
right.
I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That
No
would actually save
screenshots.
me the work of finishing this feature.
Yeah, I don't see anything useful. Whoa, okay. Carpet looks not likable. Let's see. I guess I'll go here. Just gonna.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Yeah, maybe this one. Nothing's happening. I think this one looks alright. This must be the decoration. None of them seems to be working. Why am I keep hearing the keyboards clicking? Ah, okay, I see. It's this way. Get well someday. Happy birthday, Stepniece. Huh? If it's about happy birthday, then it should be this one, the blue one. I think the blue suits the event, I guess.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Get well someday it is.
Think you just wanted to choose the opposite of me. Alright. Oh, okay, I see now.
Or actually,
okay.
maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
Okay. So, completely lost now. Where am I supposed to go next? Okay, I went there. I'm not gonna go in a different place. I have to go through each one of them one by one. What is
An
this?
epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it would go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Okay. Oh wow, place is still pretty high. Even I'm at the in this bridge here. Huh? Am I missing something? Can I jump over there? Nah. What it says: infinite loop, free achievement. Free achievement. Free achievement. That sounds good. That's what I want. Free achievement. Free achievement.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes.
Okay.
You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
Okay. Let's try. I think he's talking about this.
Okay, perhaps I should
Ah,
clarify.
what?
This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel. To at
I
last
fought for
satisfy
this
the
game.
hordes of ravenous fans all
Can't
over the
believe
world
this.
who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Should happen now. What do you mean it's gonna happen later? Ah. Okay, pointless. Let's get out of here. I thought that thing is gonna work, but nah.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen
What
yet?
is this big statue here? What can I get in here? Oh wow, look at this.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley
What is
figurines.
that?
And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
This scene reminds me of Diablo or Path of Exile. It's crazy. Oh, all of this captures died for this trophy. The most worst looking trophy here. Ah, alright, we got one. Okay, cool.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Infinite hole. Let's try that. It won't end. I wanna try it. What is this? What is all of this? Huh? Oh, almost looks like a museum now. Infinite hole chart. It can't have that kind of mechanism. That's crazy. Let's go.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video
Whoa.
game. This is in fact a hole that you
That's the
can fall
infinite
down
hole.
forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Oh wow. Hope it doesn't take me somewhere horrible. It says infinite hole, so should I jump in? I guess we have no option. Let's see what's will happen. It's just dark.
You see,
Okay,
isn't it
right.
wonderful? One of my more ingenious
Can't even move.
concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue. Great.
All right.
Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
Okay. How many more left? Can I go up there? See. Oh wow, the way is blocked by this. I don't know. Looks like kind of a painting board. That is a really good painting up there, the big one. Wow, looks good. Where have I been to? Ah, that is done. So I don't need to go there. Let's see. Ah, I don't think I've been there. The reassurance bucket. This place looks fancy.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that
Nothing
after
here.
much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the
Nothing in
Stanley
here either.
Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
He really convinced me to pick up a bucket. It will give me some perks. Alright, guess I'll just take this. What is that
Can you
evil
feel it?
laugh?
The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh, okay. Looks like there's nothing else. Let's see where else I can
Does
go
anyone
to.
give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Nothing here. I think I've been everywhere already. Oh, okay. Chair, no screenshot. Guess this is pretty much it. The bucket. Really makes sound every time he walks. What am I gonna do with this bucket? Am I gonna take water from somewhere? So this painting looks good.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to?
Wow.
Ready to move on now?
Oh, who put the face of Ronaldo here? I don't expect to see Ronaldo here. Is this the exit? What kind of exit is this?
So,
It looks
Stanley,
like a...
what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how
What
exactly
features?
these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul.
Let's see.
It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange
Sure.
these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
What is that? I
Um,
can see the trophy.
well,
If I can
mean,
grab them.
There's potential
Ah!
here, right? It's sort of...
Can't go
never
anywhere.
mind. Hold on. Let me
Trophies.
do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
Nothing changed.
Who
The
am I
same.
kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. and I do very much
But I
enjoy
do like
creating
the
gags, but they
carpet.
don't add
Looks
up to
nice.
anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course.
Okay.
With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Oh, oh, wow, look at this. Looks so much better. Oh, wow, okay. Now this looks great. Okay, let's jump in.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
How we can see one change here.
Employee
The
number
balloons.
427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him
Pretty
through
much
a
the same
monitor
thing.
on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push
I'm not gonna
them,
judge yet.
and in what order.
I don't know what
This
is gonna
employee
happen. What
427
changes they
did
brought in this one.
Every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, I can move. I was waiting for this cutscene to skip. Finally, it did.
All
can
of his
already see
co-workers were gone.
balloons here.
What could it mean?
Okay, I'm not
Stanley
gonna.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
Oh,
simply
the
missed a memo.
bucket! Look at this. This looks. The bottom looks more fancy than the bucket itself. The bucket is shiny, but this. I'd rather pick this with me than the bucket itself. No. They gave me the ability to just grab that. Leave the bucket here. Can I grab it actually? Nah.
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Okay, I can only pick up the bucket. Ah. Think it's going to be pretty much the
Stanley
same.
touched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Okay. Let's go. Try seeing with the happy ending. See what's gonna happen with that.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Ah, okay. Broom claws. I just clicked it and. Can I grab anything here?
Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy. It's as clear as day. This
Can't
broom
give my
closet
bucket now.
believes it deserves the bucket. I can really feel it now.
Starting to like
It's a
this bucket.
It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here.
No,
It's supposed to go with the
can't
other
give
things.
it.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
You know what? Actually, let's go. Nah, actually, you know what? Just go upstairs and check what's gonna happen with the good ending. What? See what will happen here. Oh, yes.
Found one of them. One of the
Expect
miniature
to see it
Stanley
here.
figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
I don't know what his plan is. He just doesn't. Keeps mentioning I don't get any reward from obtaining those trophies.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
I already know that
Crushed by the
passcode.
weight, but
It's
Stanley
been so
guessed
many
the
times
correct
going
code
through
by
that.
sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes.
Don't even need to
This is
wait for
certainly
him
the
to
most
just finish
logical
his dialogue
explanation.
for me to. Oh, there, perfect.
Another miniature
Yes.
Stanley figurine. This, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about
Mini stands.
Stanley figs. What about
Stanlerines.
Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
Stanlerines. Alright, let's go with the happy ending. See if the case there. Wanna leave this place with
elevator
my
raced downward,
bucket.
plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him,
Comfort
comforting
him.
him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley.
Everything will be
fine.
fine. Ah, what is that? Somebody left an exposed electric wire.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight
That
ahead
thing
through the
would've
large
killed
door
me.
that read Mind Control Facility.
Alright, I'm not gonna just wait for him to read every dialogue. Just gonna
Lights
skip some of
rose
them.
on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Nothing has changed with Elon Musk's rocket base. Let's go.
Monitors
Camera.
jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock.
600
Everyone
employees.
in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly
Oh,
burst
wow.
into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
Oh, it's the lift, yeah, I
Was
remember.
the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind. No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His
Yes.
own life in someone else's control? Never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
Bucket. He's really building obsession with this bucket.
But here was the proof.
Which is, can
The
be
heart of the
very
operation.
dangerous.
Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over
On
another human life.
life.
For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good.
Together.
Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world.
Yes.
They high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the
Ding.
system.
How would you high five with a bucket? Maybe just slam it on the side. Alright, just turn this off. Hopefully it's going to be a happy ending. I think it is.
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was
Never
it
know
over?
what's gonna happen.
Yes, they had done it.
Okay, it's the
Stanley
same.
and the
Alright,
bucket had
perfect.
defeated their greatest
Let's
and darkest
go out-
enemy,
get out of
freed
this
themselves
evil
from
place.
the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away.
Yes.
Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the
I'm
kind of
with
life they
my
wanted to
dear
live
bucket.
once they stepped through this massive door.
I can leave
The
this
bucket wanted to learn to roller skate.
hellish place.
Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth. Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end. True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they
hurting
lived
my eyes,
together,
but doesn't
with
matter.
one another to lean on, to trust, to support, and
Come on, go there. Huh?
What? Wait. What was happening? Why had the door stopped? Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed? An unbearable silence filled the room,
No.
lingering
Can't
in
be.
uncertainty. Until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave. Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth of the bucket, would go to any lengths.
Why? I can't live with my bucket. What is wrong with this?
No. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket.
Yes.
To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad,
Yes.
Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right?
That's
I'll be
right.
okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
Yes. As long as I'm with my bucket, I don't care. I don't care about if that thing stops
How
me
long
from
was I
going
sitting
there.
Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes?
Let's go
Days?
grab my dear bucket.
Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms.
Go try another
and a
one.
wave of
Guess at this
comfort
time I will
rushed
go.
over him.
Maybe I'll check the exit.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his
Go
chest.
start from
and
the left,
entered
then I'll
door
go
on
to the
his
right
left.
side. Mission status. Oh, okay. What about here? Am I gonna find anything? Nah. Then after
Coming to a
that, I will
staircase,
go
Stanley and the
downstairs.
bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
What's in here? I already been to the elevator. It just doesn't take me anywhere. See if it's gonna work with anything. I don't know. This music reminds me of some kind of some meme. See, will it work? Nah, it doesn't work. That's the only door that
Stepping
works.
into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not
2,
an
8,
indication of
4,
anything.
5.
Crushed
Good.
by the but Stanley guessed the
The good thing
correct
is every time I press it,
Was it
when
the
I'm with
bucket
bucket,
all along? Was
it
the
doesn't play any
bucket
music,
guiding him?
and I can straight go.
Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Let's go. Rah. The light is so bad. Okay, let's go try the
Stanley and the bucket
escape
walked straight
option.
ahead through the large door that read Mind Control.
Ignore
Facility."
that.
This passageway
I
had
don't
the
know,
word
go that
escape
way.
written on it. The truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death.
Ah, it's the same. Oh my days.
The door behind them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back
Nah.
on track.
We'll
At
go.
this point, Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
Are we both gonna die? No. At least let me live. I don't care about the bucket. Maybe I do care about the bucket. Care more about the bucket than myself. Oh no, not again. No difference from the last time. I wonder if the narrator's gonna stay silent
As the
and
machine
cry
whirled in motion and
for
Stanley and the
Stanley.
bucket inched closer to their demise,
Or
Stanley
is he gonna
reflected on
cry
how
for the bucket?
meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort had turned out to be. To be sure, it puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket, but what use is a sense of ease when you're about to be crushed to death? This is what Stanley thought to himself, and he sort of kicked himself for wasting so much time carrying the bucket everywhere.
I'm so close again.
Farewell, Stanley.
Oh! Just
Farewell,
pause just
Stanley,
before I
cried
die.
the narrator, as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end, as it was crushed violently
What
to
about
death.
me, Stanley? What? You just talked about the bucket. What? She completely ignored Stanley.
It
Ah.
was a shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket. It's true that all buckets are radiant in their own way,
Oh,
but
wow.
this one stood above the rest. It was a glorious bucket to behold.
This looks so good. I just want to read this. Oh my days. Look at this. The bucket. Look at the picture. Ooh, wow. Welcomes you to the grand exhibit. You're standing at the precipice of knowledge. Much like a bucket itself, the human mind is frequently empty within a curvious world. But through a use of the exhibit in front of you, the mind becomes full and enriched and subtendient. Knowledge of bucket and its history is the only true knowledge we really have. Will you take what you learn here with you into the world? Will you accept with an open mind what may be challenging about the information in this exhibit? Will you change the life of yourself and your loved one as a result of this exhibit? Or you turn a blind eye and continue to live as you were in ignorance and darkness? Oh, wow. I don't know how to explain. This page looks so good. Oh, empty. Oh,
Can you see
wow.
how arrogant it was for Stanley to take a bucket like this and to claim it for his own? Can you see the hubris that blinded him? Can you see that the bucket is far more noble than Stanley will ever be in his short life?
Why would they center the story on the bucket? What? Buckets. 25 buckets, the greatest number of bucket ever captured on camera. The photographer experienced catatonic shock for several weeks as a result of this euphoria from exposure to this many buckets at once. Wow. Oh, the ancient bucket. I see. What is this one? Inferno bucket. A replica of Inferno bucket, which is in the medieval era. It was so powerful, alluring, that it drove dozens of nations to war with one another for control of it. Billions died, yet in spite of all that, the simple fact remains: no one can control a bucket. Oh, wow. Even from Stone Age they had this bucket. Whoa.
No man can own a bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one. It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
The hanging bucket. This piece symbolized the necessary relationship between a bucket and humanity. However clear our grasp of the bucket may be, there is yet more that is always out of reach. This distance inevitably is for our own good. Can I jump? Ah, see where they placed the infinite hole. Ah, grab it. I didn't even jump. I was just floating.
But there is something we can do.
What?
Something we can do together, you
What?
and I, that will right this terrible wrong.
What? What
Let
is she trying to say?
Stanley die. Let him
Ah!
be crushed by the machine. Don't reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket. We can save the world's buckets from their treatment as tools and implements if only we let Stanley die together. The bucket shall take its place as ruler, as leader, as commander of a new world, a new vision of
They really they value the bucket more than Stanley. What? Now that's one thing I can't forget about. That makes me angry.
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself.
And
Minutes?
this never ends.
Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen
Wow.
while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on. The
Grab my
confusion and the chaos
lovely
all
bucket
seemed
again.
to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket.
Let's go downstairs
Stanley
this
clutched
time.
the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Actually, yeah, I guess I'll
Coming
just
to a
go
staircase,
downstairs this time.
Stanley and the bucket
Can I go
walked
this way?
upstairs to the boss's office.
What about here? Oh,
Eventually, I'm getting
yes!
back to the name of
This
these
is what
little
I was
Stanley
looking
figurines,
for.
And now I'm torn between Stanlerines and
And
Figures.
Figurines.
What do you think, Stanley? What name better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by 1? Let me sit on it. I'm sure it will come to me.
I don't know what is wrong with this narrator.
Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then, something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. He looked down at the bucket in his arms. Am I
Yes.
crazy? He asked the bucket. The bucket returned his gaze, but said nothing at all. That's strange, Stanley thought. Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me in difficult times such as these. He held the bucket close, yet felt none of its familiar reassurance and comfort. And that's when Stanley realized, this isn't my bucket.
Huh?
It's just a normal, everyday bucket. Someone else's bucket, perhaps. How did I end up with someone else's bucket? This is all terribly wrong.
Nah,
Surely
Stanley
no
losing
good
it.
would come from this. Who
It's my
knows what
bucket.
sorts of bizarre hallucinations Stanley might experience without the psychologically grounding presence of his bucket. And indeed, now he noticed that the rooms were repeating, which was, of course, very odd. And now he felt himself floating off the ground.
Oh,
gracious,
not
he
again.
exclaimed. Without my bucket, I've gone truly mad. Where is it? I must find it. Far off in the distance now, he heard it, calling to him. Stanley! Stanley, it's me, the bucket.
Oh, wow! So
He
many
rushed forward
buckets.
from room
I
to
don't
room,
know if
passing
any
by
of them
one
is
bucket
mine.
after the next.
I grab
None
any?
of them were his. None of them were his special bucket. Come to me, Stanley. Find me. He had to find the bucket. He had to return to his old friend. It was the only way to truly restore his sanity. And then suddenly, he froze dead in his tracks. He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from. The real bucket was inside of him all along.
What?
It was
Inside?
incredibly painful. Stanley
How did it
doubled
go
with
inside
agony,
in Stanley?
then
What?
backed out.
No way! I didn't expect that. What?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Oh, okay, it's the same ending like
Mariella
last
woke
time.
up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort and security, and walked to her place of work.
Huh?
But on this particular
What is
day,
this?
The walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled
Oh
through
my
town,
God.
talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Right away, she knew what the problem was. This man had no bucket. Of course he'd gone mad, ranting and raving about a narrator describing all of his actions and how everything is predetermined and free will is an illusion and it's all just a video game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him. Perhaps he didn't even realize he'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place. How
What?
cruel the world can be, Mariella thought, and she hugged her own bucket even tighter. But of course, she had no time for this. There were a myriad of confusing problems she would soon have to confront at work, for which her bucket would provide absolute guidance and total clarity on everything. Heck yes, she thought to herself, my life kicks ass. And she backflipped all the way to work.
My day. Wow. Why my bucket is there? What? This time it's very close.
Warmth spread through Stanley's arms. With the bucket in his arms again, Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest.
Okay, I'll
and
go this way
this
this
was
time.
not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
Oh, alright, he stopped talking.
No, never mind.
The bucket was wrong.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
And so the two
that's
of them
not true.
detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight
I'm not
ahead
gonna
to
go
the
there.
opposite door.
Same thing. It's gotta he say this time.
Oh, good Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find this place eventually.
Huh? What is this place? Why there's a baby's picture there? And what
You
is
see,
this thing?
Your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley.
We
We've
care
come
about
together here
Stanley.
because we care about you
I
very
don't think
much.
they really care about
It's
me the
this
last time.
bucket you're
They will
carrying
use the
around
bucket
everywhere.
over me.
The
Huh?
bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before. Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it. Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line? We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes,
Happening.
yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
Oh, okay. Let's go that way. Anything else? Oh, I came from there. Okay, nothing.
Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
Can I go there? Nah.
Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original
Ooh,
dialogue?
wow,
Also,
this place
Stanley's
looks
addicted
good.
to drugs and hookers.
It's as classic
They
now as
really
it was
make
back
fun of
then.
Stanley.
Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
What do you mean by that?
Don't you get it, Stanley?
Can't
We
go
need to get
anyway.
rid of the bucket. That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character.
I don't forget what this bucket
is the bucket
really did to me.
Destroyer.
I'm gonna get rid of this
I think
bucket.
it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't
Can't
you
do
agree?
anything already.
Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does?
Kinda
Surely
feel
you
bad
don't
for
need me
this
to spell
bucket.
it
I
out
don't
for
think
you.
I will be able to do this.
Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
But I have to do this. But I have to destroy this bucket.
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait.
I guess I'll do
So
it.
I can hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of
Why
the
there's this?
Stanley Parable
Doesn't even do
characters?
anything.
Well, you
I'm
see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits. What other
I'm
object in
pressing
this game
everything.
can you even say that about? The Broom Closet? Certainly not. I wonder what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this. Okay, the Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset.
Come
now.
on,
You'll
drop
have to
the
hurry and
bucket.
feed it. We can't
Stanley,
get back to the classic
leave the
Stanley
bucket.
Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn bucket. Quickly now.
Come
the fans
on.
are waiting. Do it, the fans. Stanley,
Nothing's
give
happening.
The fans what they want. Hurry and...
I tried everything. Nothing seems to be working. Instead, Stanley was hugging the bucket instead. Ah.
The Bucket Destroyer. My prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories about you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye,
New friend.
For the moment in time that you were here, you were
Magnificent. Oh, Stanley. Looks like he's pretty obsessed with this bucket. He can't let it go. Clicked every key I could have pressed on my keyboard. What happened here? Why there's so many pages?
All of his co-workers
Wow.
Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
Just a so small I can't read. Yes, I don't think it's going to be
Stanley
important
picked up the
anyway.
bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again, not truly alone, not with the bucket around.
Let's go
Stanley
right
clutched
again.
the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Yes.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct?
Yes.
No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there.
Yes.
Go to the Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top.
Oh, I can
There's
see one of
something
the
up
trophies
I
there.
need
I
you
don't
to
know how
do.
I'm gonna get there.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have
Oh, there's
alarmed
one
him,
at the
of
door
course,
there.
because
I thought
buckets
I'm
can't
going
talk.
there.
But Stanley
I
chose not to think
think I
about
can
this
drop
obvious
there.
fact. He was firmly
I?
convinced that the bucket had spoken
Oh,
to him,
yes,
and
I
he
can. I
unthinkingly
hope I
did
can
whatever
end
the
up there. I
bucket
really
asked.
want to get that trophy there. Danger everywhere. What kind of place is it? Dangers everywhere. Okay, it doesn't open. I don't think I've been to this place. What about here? Store design.
No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, "No buckets past this point." Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here? Unless, what if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket? I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point. Which, if that's true, well, my goodness, I think we have to do something about it.
What?
This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly. So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please, step in here for a moment.
Can I trust you? Oh, that place doesn't look right. Oh, it's so dark. Oh, wow. Oh, I guess I have to go in there then. Is he gonna brainwash me? Oh, okay, I
Now,
see.
I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not
Have a tick and
bucket.
a cross
Okay,
option
let's
here.
begin.
I don't know if it's gonna work.
Item 1. Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Incorrect. It is a hologram of a bucket.
Ah,
An
what are you?
actual bucket.
You gotta be kidding me! No way!
Item 2. Is this a bucket? Incorrect.
Nah,
It is a 3D
he is
printed
kidding me.
recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket. Item 3. Is this a bucket? Correct.
Yes.
This is a bucket. Item 4.
Oh,
Is this a
wow.
bucket? Correct. This is a tractor and not a bucket. To be honest, I just sort of put this one in here as a gimme, but I was starting to get concerned that even this might be too much for you. Thank you for not making me look like an idiot. Okay, next one.
The first two was a bucket. It doesn't matter if it's
Is this a bucket?
no.
Incorrect.
Ah!
This is a bucket.
Is my eyes deceiving me, or this game is deceiving me?
Item 6. Is this a bucket? Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
All right, he is trying to brainwash me now.
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. It should be around here somewhere.
Is he gonna grab it from my hand?
Yes, thank you. There's nothing here. Of course it isn't a bucket. We both know full well that nothing isn't a bucket.
Yes.
Look, when I say nothing isn't a bucket, that makes it sound like I'm saying everything is a bucket, which of course is not true. Unless, is that what you think? Answer me straight, Stanley. Are you trying to tell me that you believe everything is a bucket?
I think everything is a bucket.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a
Yes, you're a bucket.
bucket? Stanley, I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry. But I'm going to erase all buckets from the game.
No,
entirely.
no, no, no.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry.
Here we go.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, no, don't.
What happened? Is everything gone? Why did everything disappear? Wait, was everything a bucket? Every single thing in the game was a bucket?
No, 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 no,
My
no,
God,
no.
I had no idea. How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either. Oh, this is wonderful.
My
news.
joke
We're not buckets.
backfired me.
Yes,
Now I lost
actually
my
feel
bucket.
much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we
Hope I
haven't got
still
a
have my
game.
bucket.
So
It's
tell
not
you
over
what,
yet.
I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay? And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person? All right, here we go.
Okay. Thank you. Unless he didn't take it away from me. That's good. Yes.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Huh?
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, there. Yes.
The good old
Thank you.
bucket.
I already thought
The
it's really
Stanley
gone
the
now.
bucket. Off on another
Good.
thrilling adventure
I'm happy
together.
now.
Stanley
Have
clutched
my
the bucket
lovely
tightly to his chest. This was not the
bucket
correct way
with
to
my-
the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Let's get out
And
of
it
here,
was.
bucket.
Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind.
Narrator.
bucket was
Stanley. Bucket.
Stanley took the door on his
Us
left
together.
to go back to the meeting room.
Let's go again. I don't know.
Said the bucket.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Good.
Said the bucket.
Now
I could
ride the
go
lift
there.
all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly
Don't think I
did
can
whatever
go
the
that way.
bucket asked.
The place clearly locked and blocked.
In here.
Said the bucket.
In
Go
here.
into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
Oh wow, that room is dark. I don't have a good feeling about this. Should I jump in? Maybe like last time. Nothing's gonna happen really. Let's see.
Now pick up the phone.
Said the
bucket.
Pick up the phone and it will take us back home where we can go about life together.
With the bucket? Life with the bucket? What does that mean?
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket. Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
Okay. Looks a pretty nice room. House. Apartment, sorry. What am I saying? Ah, nice carpet. Really nice kitchen. I just can't see outside. So bright. Almost like it's a wall. Put LED inside. There's no window actually. Yeah. Oh, there's my bucket there. Hello, Stanley. It's me, your bucket. Press I to take me to work with you. Why do I have to take a bucket to work? Alright, let's do it anyway.
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
Oh, what's in there? Something installing. It's just only my screen that is different. Oh, there's the bucket. See, it's just my own computer is different. The rest is just different from me. Okay. Why he has all of this paper when he only have this screen on his monitor? What? Alright, never mind. That's not a big problem for me. Scrap. Now I have to go back home?
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well?
I would
to
be.
see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object? I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
Okay, go back to work.
Oh, I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me? Listen to me. It's just a bucket. It can't think.
There.
It can't talk. All it will ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different location.
Agree on
That's
that.
It doesn't do anything else.
Jay.
You see, he's not listening. He's still
There.
taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to. Now all he cares about is his awful bucket. This stupid hunk of metal.
Okay, H this time.
It's sad, but I suppose
It's
he
getting
doesn't
dark
need
and
me
darker.
anymore. From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold, empty bucket.
Why is it on
this
top of my
sort
monitor?
of shiny bucket. Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to it.
Looks like his obsession is getting stronger and stronger. M.
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look
Yes.
like your average hardware store bucket.
At least I can
It's
see
just a little
reflection.
more, what am I trying to say? Sturdier.
Nice
More
painting.
capable of transporting liquid. Like it would be better at moving an
What?
amount of water from one room to another.
The bucket is there. Oh wow. P.
Oh my god, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room
there.
to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket. Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket?
Okay. Narrator, calm down.
Oh no. I'm
Oh.
having feelings. For the bucket. No. What's going on? Why do I want to be with the bucket? Hear what the bucket has to say. Do anything it asks.
No,
What's
no
wrong
way.
with me? I don't understand. Perhaps if I had the bucket, this would be less confusing. Yes. The bucket could tell me what to do in this troublesome situation.
Oh wow, he's having romantic feeling going for this bucket. Wow. What's in there? No, that's crazy. What? Now the bucket turned out to be his partner. Wow. Oh, see, there's so many buckets everywhere.
Stanley, give me the bucket. Give
Oh,
it to me. Give me
finally,
bucket,
the
Stanley.
narrator is
I
tired
need
of
it.
this.
Give it to me now. Give it, or I'll...
Finally. Go back to work, Stanley. Are we going back to work? I think I'm back in the office, but this time I don't have the bucket. Okay, looks like that was
All of his
gerrymandered.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley
Oh,
decided
okay.
to go to the meeting room.
Reset.
Perhaps. Where are we going today? The bucket asked. Stanley just smiled.
Is there a place that I
Anywhere
haven't
they
been
went
to?
together would be perfectly fine with. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Let's
and
see.
here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Well, no, never mind.
There must be one thing
bucket
I'm
was
missing.
wrong.
I gotta look
Stanley
out.
took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Nothing that way. Okay, so already been.
No, said the bucket. Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else.
I think I already
The
been
cargo
up
lift,
there.
yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Is anything I'm missing?
Good,
Anything that
said the
I'm
bucket.
missing?
Now ride the lift all the way to the
Right,
top.
I think I can
There's
jump
something
up
up
here.
there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the
okay.
bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Ah!
But Stanley feared that any path he walked might lead to the separation of himself and the bucket, his dearest friend. So
Oh,
he threw
wow.
himself to his death, that they might die in one another's arms. How deeply touching.
That was not good. Alright, I'm gonna
I
leave
can't
my
wait to
bucket
tell this story
just
to
here
my
this time.
co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll
go
find
check
it.
that
Oh,
place.
won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing?
I don't think that's the only place I've never been to. Gotta leave
When
the bucket
Stanley
behind.
came to a set of 2 open doors, this was
And he
not
wants
the
to
correct
take my
way to the
bucket with
meeting
me,
room,
but
and Stanley knew
this
it
time I have to
perfectly
let
well.
it go.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
No,
And here it was, the lounge. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, he didn't. Why are you lying? Why is he lying in the story?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Oh, wow.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've
Okay,
been
come
neglecting,
on.
Stanley.
Oh, yes.
Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Can't open there. What about this room? Can I open now? Nah, doesn't work. I guess I'll just leave it. Just go downstairs. Oh, I see. The sign is still there. What about here? Can't really open any door.
Now listen carefully, this is important.
Oh,
Stanley walked
yes.
through- You're getting close now, Stanley.
Just
You've
one
nearly
more.
gotten all of the Figler and Marines. Very soon, you'll collect the last one. And then the first number will equal the second number. And that will be
8.
We'll be different people by then. Different in the sense that we used to have none of them. And now we have them all. You can't go back to when you had no Figler and Marines. None of us can.
What will happen? I'm really curious now. 2 doors. Red.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is
Can't
all
open
these
door.
choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped.
Stop for
And
what?
I think I have a solution. Here,
Is he gonna kill me?
let me show you.
Huh? What? Maybe I'll go this one. Where's he gonna take me to?
What do we want? What are we looking for?
Why are we on his face?
Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
I'm sorry, I gotta go. I gotta go.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Oh, wow.
Oh, no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this. Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Oh!
Think about what you're doing.
Okay, I'm thinking about it, so not good idea. I don't wanna kill poor Stanley. I don't want the best thing to happen to him. can't go there. I'll go back there. I'm sorry, narrative. Wow.
Good, good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
How long is I'm supposed to stay here? Huh? What if I jump off? Doesn't even say anything, just sitting silent in the back. Ah, what? What kind of sound is this? Just it's cut off from there. I can't see anything above. Is anything's gonna happen soon?
No! What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here. Are you... You are going to stay here, aren't you?
Alright, he really... He's not talking this time.
You heard me before, didn't you? You will die! What about this isn't getting through to you?
So what am I supposed to do? What do you want me to do? What do you do? What is this? He just doesn't take me out of here. What am I supposed to do with all of this? Oh, something's happening actually. Maybe I have to just stay a bit. So many red glowing thing collecting up there. Just gotta wait for this to end. It must be a show. So bright. Looks like it's pretty close to the end, I guess. Oh wow, it is beautiful. Is it gonna do anything now? Nothing. Nothing happened. Nah, nothing's happening, I guess. Nothing's happening. He's tricking me. I tried believing him, but no. Took me in a wrong direction. Now I'm stuck in here. And this is the only option. I'm so narrative. Oh!
Thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now,
How did he
can you
leave?
please get back to the other room?
I gotta go back. What is gonna say this time?
No. No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Oh!
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
Poor narrator.
My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over?
Actually, no, I feel bad for him. I think he's right. You know what? I'll just go back and sleep like this. That's not good.
Stanley knew
Stop.
the office layout like the back of his hand. It was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were. Just a matter of time.
I'll just try go pick the blue one this
Stanley
time.
came to a set of two open
Right,
doors.
didn't
This was
go
not
well.
the direct way to the meeting room, and
Just
Stanley knew it
one.
perfectly well.
one
Perhaps he wanted
trophy
to
away.
stop by the employee lounge first,
Come
just
on.
to admire it. It was okay.
It was okay.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nah. Can't force me to go there.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on
Try
the
to
wrong
listen
foot
to him
here.
and
I'm not
sit
sure
at that
that
show
you
there.
really are, no.
But nothing,
I
it
realize
just
that investing
over.
your trust in someone
And I
else
was
can
still
be
there,
difficult,
suck.
but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
No! I went to...
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
No! What is this? You're really trying to take me through that hell again? No! I'm gonna go through the blue door.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here.
Oh, wow.
I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Yeah, I was good.
You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well,
Okay, this is not important. I need the trophy. That's what I really care for. I don't think that even matters.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had a good bucket, a strong bucket, a humble bucket, a committed bucket. A bucket of culture and distinction. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest.
I don't know how I'm gonna get the last one. It's pretty close.
But Stanley
can't get there.
The bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee
How am I gonna get there?
was simply the place to
It's a
be.
tricky one.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct?
Oh.
Was this better than the... No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
I really
Stanley
want to
took the
go
door on
there,
his left
but
to go back to the meeting room.
I don't know the way for it. Can't be that way, I think. Already been there. Just don't know.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't
Can I
go
go
to the
this way?
meeting room. Go somewhere
Oh,
else.
well, I
the
can't
cargo
go.
lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
There must be a way I can go there. How am I gonna get there? There's one trophy there. So close. Look at that. There must be a hidden tunnel. Yes! Oh wow! I can't believe I made it all the way here. I did not expect
And there
that
it
to
is.
happen.
The last stick.
Yes!
Savor this moment, Stanley. This is a real accomplishment. This is doing something just for the sake of doing it. Where so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward. I would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them all, but that would be like a reward, and we can't have that. So, instead I'll just say, it's done. We're all done here. And now we can go to whatever the hell you were doing before you hunted for
Why is he
figurines.
so mean about this? I just collected this. Oh my days. Oh wow. Alright, I've never been to this section. Now this is a bit horrifying. Is this the really true ending?
Okay, this is day number 295. Tape number... I don't even know. I've lost track. Nothing feels real anymore. The longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything makes. The sheer euphoria I feel every time I pick it up. No matter how many times I've done it, it's always the same feeling. And the emptiness in my chest when I set it down. It doesn't make sense. There's no explanation for it. I still haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when this bucket is in my arms. Why everything feels so... What do I do with this treasure? I can monetize it. Yes. It's unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay for even just an hour with the bucket. This is my golden ticket. But I have to be careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back. Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get... What's that?
No!
Who's there?
Already! That better not be Stanley. Oh wow! Really turned into a horror game. What? Oh wow! Ha! What is happening? Looks like that path really had consequence. Now I'm facing it now.
Stanley, I'm sorry, but I have to put a pause on things. It's those figurines. Those figglers. I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every last one. Wasn't it just the most intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life? Didn't it fill you to the brim with inner richness?
Kinda
Yes,
dead.
I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone? I would love nothing more than to revisit the figurines. Just one more time.
Oh, okay. Think looks like this place changed a bit. Nah, it's pretty the same, but oh, it is changed. Huh?
Here's where it all began. The first collectible. Back then, we had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We
Oh,
were
there's
so
another
innocent.
part there.
We'll never be like that again, Stanley.
Here we go. Grab this last one. 7. Yeah, really, that scene was very cinematic.
And here was a second Stanlerine. You found this one all on your own, just by poking around in the boss's bathroom. You did that, Stanley. I'll be honest. Back then I had no faith in you to find any of them, let alone 6. But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways.
Oh, wow. Okay. So next one is...
Okay, let's do a little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your 3rd mini Stan? Can you remember?
I would say it was the understairs. Understairs. Yep. I was right.
No. Under the stairs was the 4th place you found a Figanley, not the 3rd. Well, I guess perhaps I shouldn't be surprised. Memories like these are so precious and so cherished that they all just sort of blend together, don't they? You know what? If under the stairs feels like the 3rd place you found a collectible, then who am I to go making judgments?
Okay. Looks like it's fine. Alright, let's grab the next one.
Let's see.
Why is this
what
place
came
so
next?
pink?
Oh yes, we found a Figley in this pink room. Oh well, I can't actually say I remember being in this room, but
Not
it's here
me
in the
either.
memory zone, so it must have happened.
Nah, didn't happen. What is wrong with this narrator? Okay. This way, I guess.
This was the 5th mini Stan, and this one was really something special. It was by the red and blue doors. I remember it so clearly. In fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion. Enjoy.
How you found it? By the narrator. Quality on it is so bad. You found it near the blue and red.
Takes you back, doesn't it? I spent a lot of time making that video, but it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
Huh? Okay, both sides takes you the same place. It's good. Don't want to end up in the same place again. No. Oh, okay. Yes, it really took me.
And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here in the warehouse. This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others. Who can truly say how the mind works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a Figley and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected. It was a moment unlike any other. Except for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly like.
Yes, got it. Okay, 12. Perfect. Now we can leave this place, I think. What is TV there? You're in the present.
And then there was no more. Because we've caught up to the present moment. Nothing left to do but move onward into the future. Goodbye, memory zone.
Okay, it's gone now. Alright, so looks like we're pretty much finished.
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on. Stop the loading screen. Isn't there some way we can stay here, keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards. We'll do the memory zone again from the opposite direction. See how that feels.
Nah, we gotta go back. He really doesn't want me to leave this place. Oh. He's really forcing me to go
Okay,
to
yes. This spot in the warehouse. I remember this. I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the memory zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind. Let's keep going. I want more.
He said he doesn't care. Now he cares more than me. What is wrong with this narrator? I guess he's...
And here's where I made that video. Don't you remember the video we watched?
I'm glad at least he
Yes,
skipped it
I
quickly.
love that video.
Ah, alright. This one is not clear.
Still don't remember the pink room, Stanley. Still no memory of this one. Good room, though. A solid room.
It's really forcing me to collect all of this. Ah.
These really were a treat to hunt down. You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have muted the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation. Next one.
What is he trying to try me to do? I don't like this. He's that much obsessed. If I'm obsessed with the bucket, now he's obsessed with his trophies.
Don't you remember? Yes, I remember it too. The past is truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it? Keep going. This is it. The very first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you to the figurines. Oh, I want more memories, Stanley. I want to keep going. What else is there? What came before this?
Nothing. I just want to get out of here. Collectibles. Nah, narrator, you gotta leave this place.
It's the terrible new content that we were originally sold on. I remember hating it back then. But time does put a rosy filter on everything. In fact, I dare say I'm actually quite fond of it now. Look how much fun the past is. I want more. More memories. Oh, yes, the two doors. Who could have forgotten that? A classic memory, this one.
Huh? Both doors, guys, same.
And before everything else, there was your office.
And what?
Is there anything else? Was there something that came before your office?
No.
There's something I feel I can remember. I can remember.
What happened?
Yes, I'm remembering something now. I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was different. I used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions. I became lazy, and I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me. He would make the decisions. He would decide which way to go. I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason. Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely? Yes, perhaps that's it. Perhaps I needed to imagine I had companionship. And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion, even if he was a fiction. But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again. I want to go back to how it used to be. Yes, I can be on my own again. I can do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself. I don't need Stanley anymore. Oh, but he truly was so much fun to play with. You know what? Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory? Let's go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good. I did enjoy telling his story so very much.
Yes.
Okay,
here we go.
This is the story of a man named
Stanley. Here we go, the last run. I want a happy ending for this guy. I want him to be happy. What is this?
Good morning. Thank you for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation. We are confirming your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work. Can you verify that this is correct?
How am I gonna verify?
Understood. Your order will be canceled immediately.
Ah!
Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
I don't ask to cancel. Guess it is what it is. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Not gonna carry the bucket. Now I want Stanley to live a happy life. I want him to end up in the...
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Reboot the game entirely.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
I don't know what
Stanley
does it mean by
decided to
this.
go up to his
Reboot the game
boss's office,
entirely.
hoping
Nah,
he
I'm not
might
gonna
find
do
an
that.
answer there.
Hell no.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
What is this voice?
Here's
Oh.
the door, just go.
He's tired of saying the dialogue again and again, so he just said, go inside the door. I'm just gonna open it for you. I don't want to say that again. I don't like that. Cause I'm also tired of keep putting that pin in the
Stanley walked
security
straight ahead
box
through the
there
large door
again and
that
again.
read Mind Control Facility.
I want him to leave this place and go up the mountain and live there happily ever after.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I still didn't get the answer why all the other employees and the boss disappeared for no reason.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore
So
the
many
number of an
endings, there's
employee
no
in the
right
building.
answer, so
Stanley's co-workers.
still confusing.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them,
Can be
eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Let's get out of here.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Let's get out of here.
He refused
So
to
close.
believe it. He
I'm
couldn't
so
accept
close.
it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy
and
or
sad
sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
Off,
For
turn
he
this off.
would dismantle the controls once and
For
for
all. This is the ending I want. I want him to be happy and live in a peaceful place. Where am I?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
No. Can't be over.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
So
And yet,
beautiful, this
even
light.
as the immense door slowly opened,
Even
Stanley
brightens
reflected
my
on
eyes.
how many puzzles still
Just
lay
looking at this
unsolved.
sky.
Where had his
Just-
co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let
Let
go.
go.
No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do,
Or how to feel
Whatever life he lives, it will be
his.
And that was all he needed to know.
Yes.
It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
It's better than that hell. Let's not look back and proceed forward. It's the right path.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley
Was
happy.
happy. Okay guys, we finally reached the end. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching and I will see you guys in the next one.